are a very, very small family-run bakery with 4 generations in the village of Capperquin in West Waterford, Ireland. And we are sitting here in what was our family room as when I was a child growing up, and it was a family room for my father when he was growing up, and he was born in 1904, and it was a family room for the generations before that. So that is a great memory for me, and I'm very proud that we have lots of respectability still in our local community. We didn't murder anyone, we paid all our bills, and we lived on the values, the Christian values of respect for everybody and to pay our way and to earn a crust hard by making our own crust. But they're just the simple values in life, and the motto always with the Barron family was small is beautiful, and when you're making something in a small way, it is always better quality than when something gets bigger and bigger and bigger and you lose quality for volume. So quality, not quantity. My father used to say quality, not quantity. Back in the 70s and early 80s, there was what you call a price war with bread. You had a breakthrough in bread making. Bakers got together and put up big factory bakers. They made processed bread, and bread that was baked in under 20 minutes. And as a result of that, they used bread as an object to bring people into supermarkets, at bread being half the price. Now it was a different product. And back in the early 80s, people weren't able to differentiate between real bread and processed bread. It affected an awful lot of small bakeries because the purchasing power of bread went into the supermarket and they weren't able to survive. So small family businesses like ours all closed in the late 70s, early 80s because of a whole change in culture about bread. And it was brought on by people who were into making money as opposed to making bread. Whereas I come from a tradition of people who were making quality bread to nourish people. And it was about the quality of the bread. But then it became an object to produce something at a very low cost. And if you buy something at a low cost, somebody is paying the price. So it was like we had this speed thing, you know, it's organic as opposed to just rush things up, and they're losing all the flavour, all the nourishment to keep people healthy. I suppose making bread, we still make it in the same way, using fresh, good ingredients. And the other thing is our principles and values of leaving our money in our local town, and well, that we've stayed small because it would have been much easier to have got bigger, especially in the 80s. And I think that's what makes us unique today. It's part of what we are, that we have stayed small and that we're still survived. And of course, the reason that we've survived is because our principles have come back to us. What we give out in life comes back to us, I think. We support people and people have supported us. Of course, you have to give a good quality product. You have to keep the thing right, but those type of values that we learned from our father, I think carries on. And it's something I'm very proud of, really, because my father was a very good man. He reared lots of children. He made his bread here and got into the van after his night's work and went out and delivered it to the countryside. And lots of people in those days didn't have money. And there were big families, because they were all big Catholic families, and they hadn't money, and my father would never look for payment. So I've always felt that his goodness has come back to us. We've been very lucky, Joe and I often think it's what's gone before us has been rewarded in a different way.